welcome back to another narrative battle report at Fanatics. This time we are going to be doing a mission which I'll explain a little bit. I'll try and go slower with the spins and try not to... here's the armies going to be involved, the Crimson Axes, Chaos is bringing some stuff, and the Dark Angels. And the board we will be playing on is here. Zoom out a little bit. This setup, we will be, there's no objectives. We're trying to prevent Chaos from crossing the board. And we will be setting up our armies, the Dark Angels and Crimson Axes, within 6 inches of this middle line right here. This is where our armies will initially start. Alright, I'll be back with army descriptions and setup in just a minute. Breakdown of forces. I am bringing a Battle Demi Company. That's why I bought those Assault Marines right there. We have a Min Devastator squad with a sergeant. That's my apothecary standing in. He's just bolt, pistol, chainsword. I'm bringing my chaplain as my warlord. Pontius is coming in. This is just a base rhino with the storm bolter and the little thing on front. Dozer blade. And my Devastator squad is 2 plas, 2 heavy bolters. And I'm bringing 3 full tactical squads. This guy right here is standing in for a flamer. And I have a melta in this. I have a flamer and a las cannon in this. Flamer and las cannon here. All the sergeants are standard bolt, pistol, chainsword, except this guy does have that grab weapon. He also has melta bombs on him, so he's the one I want to keep alive. And then I have an assault squad here. They're WYSIWYG, 2 flamers, 1 eviscerator, 1 bolt, pistol, chainsword, and the sergeant does have a power axe and a combat shield with a, I believe he has a grab pistol on. Yes, grab pistol. Alright, let's see my forces. Now we're moving on to Robert's forces, which are Dark Angels. Alright, he seems to have some tech squads here.
So here first we've got a 10-man tech squad with a melta gun and a multi-melta. Okay. We've got another 10-man squad with a melta gun. Sergeant's got a power axe plasma pistol. We got a 5-man attack squad, plasma pistol sergeant, and a plasma gun.
Led by the headless sergeant.
Yeah, I haven't watched him yet, so I didn't put the head on. We got a 5-man dev squad with 2 plas and 2 las cannons. Okay. 5-man scout squad, 4 snipers, missile launcher with plas. We have a 10-man assault company with a flamer, plasma pistol, and power fists on the sergeant. And then we've got a interrogator chaplain with a jump pack. He doesn't have a jump pack, but he's got a jump pack. Use your imagination. He's got a jump pack and the Mace of Redemption.
All right, cool. Now we're going to move on to Dan's mismatch of evil and what should we call these guys?
Black Legion.
Black Legion.
Rainbow Warriors.
Okay.
I thought they were from Fort Coward, weren't they? Aren't this the Coward Legion?
This is a Chaos Sorcerer with a plasma pistol and a power sword. He's level 3. He's got 8-man squad with him and the Land Raider. They have a 10-man squad with 2 plasma guns and a rhino, and 2 close combat weapons and bolters, and bolt pistols as well. This squad has 2 plasma guns, 2 melta guns in this squad, same with the rhino. We've got 2 squads of cultists. One's got a flamethrower, one's got a big shooter, it's auto gun, heavy stubber, sorry, and auto guns. We've got 2 squads of 2 obliterators. We have a Daemon Prince with wings. He has the Mark of Tzeentch, and he is a level 3 Psyker. He is a badass. And of course, we have the Helldrake.
Helldrake, awesome. All right, those are the forces and the mission. Dan, what's the mission now? I told them that we got to deploy within 6 inches of the center.
Okay.
And you're going to deploy on one of these board edges, which we haven't yet determined.
We're trying to, find a way through the enemy's defensive line, and we're trying to break out.
Okay.
And this is, all the forces that we were trying to keep you occupied with in the previous game. These guys are trying to break out while you guys are busy with those.
Okay, and the points. How's this going to work? It's so many points per guy you get across, right?
Yes. If I get 1 to 2 troop choices through your deployment zone, then I get it's a minor victory. If it's 3 or 4, it's a major victory. But I think I'm thinking it's one is 0 to 1 is a minor. I'm sorry, 0 is a loss for me. 1 is a 0 to 1 is a minor loss for me. I'm sorry, a major loss. 2 through 3 is a minor loss. 3 or 4, minor victory, and 4 plus is a major victory. So it's going to be very hard for me to.
And some of you made some comments on the video last time about how we deployed and stuff like that. So I just want to clarify, these are all, these narrative campaigns are specially designed custom missions. The last one, the reason we deployed like that, we were able to deploy within 8 inches of any of the 3 table sides that were on the opposite side of the little fortress there. And also, the last, in case we didn't mention last time, Dan did get a victory last time, major victory.
Yes.
Which means he should be points equal for us.
Well,
so
if I'm the attacker.
Yeah, if he's attacking, if the mission calls for him to be less points than us, then he'll be points equal to us in any mission that we do from that mission forward. Now this mission, Dan's already points plus us. So
Right. This is the time that the shoe is on the other foot. And whoever wins this mission will get a 10-inch Apocalypse Blast. I think it's going to be strength 9.
Strength 9 AP3 is what you told me.
Strength 9 AP3.
Strength 9 AP3. So is that a one-shot thing?
Yep.
So,
One per game.
but it's free.
It's like an orbital bombardment.
It's all free. No, it's
But it's
better than
10.
orbital bombardment. It's 10-inch.
It's a big one.
I don't like my 5-inch AP1 strength 10 orbital bombardment, but
All right, so hopefully we explain that now. We won't confuse anybody, and we're going to set up everything, get everything deployed, take a film of it, and be right back. This is deployment. Dan comes on basically in a deep striping kind of thing, so none of his units are.
Roll on unless I'm.
I'm going reserves.
He's rolling on this side. The Crimson Axes are basically staying behind the Dark Angels, and the reason for that will come apparent as we play. There's a special rule that they got that we're going to try to take advantage of. Also, the reason for this, fluff-wise, here's what's going on. These Chaos Marines here that we were held up from getting here, that the chaplains were held up from getting here, and the reason the chaplains are here, we both have chaplains, is that they are taking all the items in the reliquary, and they're trying to get them back to their lines. They've loaded up the rhinos, they've loaded up the land raiders that they're bringing in. It's full of all kinds of cool, ancient Space Marine relics that we want. Power armor, beautiful stuff. So anything that gets on the other side of the map is lost for now, and we'll have to try to get it back later. So that's basically why the chaplains are here, to ensure the proper respect is paid to these relics when we retrieve them.
That would be a tech priest.
Yeah, well, we don't have any of those. Yeah, but we don't want any regular Marine getting their grubby hands all over something and messing it up, so that's the point, right?
Sure.
That's right. All right, so this is, we can't do anything, right? We're just going to wait for Dan to come on.
He has his first turn, and then we're going to shoot him and kill him.
All right, so we'll see Dan's first turn when he comes on, and we'll be right back when we see all his chaos line up to get shot in the conga line. This is the movement, turn 1 for Evil Chaos. Dan has packed everything over here at a weak point in our line because we had to cover this whole line, and so he's going right there because Dan is what?
Evil.
That's right.
Everything but his cultist.
So now we're going to move on to shooting phase for him. This was basically your movement phase, so they can't go anywhere. So if we can have, do you have 12 orbital bombardment?
I have no.
No, we don't. None of us. We should have brought a captain.
We don't have access to that.
All right, so we'll see what happens after psychic and shooting phase. We'll do those together and then bring back results, see how many Marines survive. These are our losses first turn. 2 plasmas, a sergeant from the dev squad, a melt-a-gun, and 2 guys from the tactical squad. And here's what the board looks like. A little bit of thinning over there. Dan's happy with himself, but now, here comes the pain. Here comes the pain. We'll be back after movement, turn 1, Crimson Axes and Dark Angels. Down with chaos. And here is the movement. This squad stayed steady because we're worried about the flyer next turn maybe coming on. We need something to shoot it. This squad strung itself out but let its heavy weapons stand still. We don't have much chance of destroying this guy, but we have a little bit. You pop smoke on him?
You pop smoke on the Raider, with shrouding, giving it a 3-up cover, and you pop smoke on the Leader Rhino as well.
But we can see the demon a lot of our guys can, and he didn't pop smoke or belch fire or whatever he could do.
He did belch fire.
Most everything moved up. That squad didn't. This squad stayed steady. This squad jumped out of the Rhino over here. And the Dark Angels are trying to get into close combat because that's where they're going to shine if we can do it.
That's what I was trying to say.
And these guys just stayed steady where they are. All right, we're going to come back after the shooting phase. We don't have a psychic phase, so the shooting phase, Dark Angels, Crimson Axes,
All the parchment on it.
and the end of everything of there. We're going to wipe all this off the board. Let's see how it goes. At the end of shooting phase, while Robert pushes ahead into the assault phase,
assaulty phase.
we damaged this rhino. Damaged that rhino, 2 hits on it. We took out an obliterator here. From most of that damage was from the plasma guy up here.
Oh, we fell over.
And we put a wound on the demon. I believe the Dark Angels did that one.
We did with a plasma gun.
So we have immobilized the one rhino. We tried to mobilize the other
No
one. but-
moving, no shooting.
Yeah, we'll probably pop that one eventually. I don't think it's going to make it all the way through without getting mashed, but now we're trying to stop the Land Raider. This is the whole goal. So we're
Also have
moving
a power
into the
fist in
assault
there too,
phase. That was about all that happened. So
I'm not as scared of power fists as I used to be.
we'll come back and see
Chaplain, so I get to reroll
what happens at the end of the assault phase. Or let's just do the assault phase.
Hits and wounds. So actually, I think the power fist would
Okay.
be better than the melta.
Let's see what your rolls are. Get this assault done. We're going to assault this Land Raider and take it out. I hope. I hope.
Because with melta bomb, I'm guaranteed to pin.
Now you need a 3 to hit to begin with. For both.
Oh look, I got zealous. I get to reroll it.
Yay for
All
chaplains.
right, so we're throwing 2 melta bombs.
Get 2 hits.
Got 2 hits.
2d6 armor pen for the
First one,
At least immobilize them.
that's a pin.
Alright, roll the other one.
That's also a pin.
Okay.
You get no cover. First one. 3 goes to 5. That's hull point weapon destroyed.
Okay, we'll
Got
find
roll
out.
for each one. Which one? Let's say 3 and 4 is the heavy boulder. 1 and 2 is the closest las cannon to us currently.
Okay.
1 and 2. So
This one.
las cannon
in
on
here.
passenger side is gone.
This one right here. I'm gonna whip a destroyed or
Second
put
one.
a little die on it.
4. Can't move and stunned. Or can't move, can't shoot.
So it's stunned.
Yeah, snapshots. So and it takes the second hull point.
So that's stunned. That one's pretty banged up. That one's immobilized.
That
And-
could have been much, much better.
He's got 2 whole points left on this one, 2 left on that one, and 1 left on that one. That's the end. Well, now we're gonna let's film your reserve rolls. I want to see these on.
The one everybody's been waiting for.
All right.
The Helder.
He doesn't come in.
Yes! Cultist squad with auto guns.
Up.
3 comes on.
The ones with the...
Does not.
Yeah.
Only one cultist squad comes on.
That's it.
That's
All right, we'll be right back after they deploy.
want me to
See you in a
go
minute. We are. Oh, I'm not supposed to say that. Anyway, this is what Dan did. He piled everything out. Everything. Just everybody's coming out. Cultists are piling in. He's just trying to push through
Except for the rhino over there.
in this small point. They're just trying to push through. These Dark Angels are trying to hold as everybody else shifts over and comes over. His cultists came in. 1 unit came in. The other did not come in, and his big dragon did come
did
in.
not come on.
And we failed. We
No
saw
turkey.
this roll.
Not
So
Thanksgiving yet.
now we're going on to psychic. Let's see what kind of psychic shenanigans and shooting Dan does.
Five.
He
So I
gives
got
us 5
12
dice, so
again.
let's see if we can
5
stop him. All right, we'll be right back. All right, here's what happened. I lost 3 guys here on the assault
killed
squad.
my
They're
deck.
fine.
Assault Marines. Let me
This
have it.
tactical combat squad, tactical squad lost 3 guys. They fell back, but they're going to regroup right there. The assault squad attacking the Land Raider took heavy casualties. I think pretty much most of what
9
didn't
of
fire
them
on
died.
these guys fired on them.
Yeah.
And now we're moving into the assault.
Is in
So
the air.
let's see this assault. Dan,
Overwatching.
he's overwatching. He's going to kill everybody with Overwatch.
Got 2 hits.
Full ballistic skill Overwatch.
Nothing.
Assault distance. Come on. Oh.
4 inches. Not
Uh-oh.
gonna
I'm
make
on the hill. Come on. I get a reroll.
4 inches.
it. Reroll for momentum. Yo.
4 inches
sir.
is not
He
going to
tripped.
make
He
it.
rolled right into
Did
you.
not get into range.
He tripped and fell and rolled down the hill
What was that?
and
The end
stopped at the
of,
base.
is that the end of all your tricks this turn, Dan? Because now we're bringing the pain for real.
Are you done with
You
the?
guys are kicking the crap out of me. I don't want to hear about my
Not
trip.
yet. We're not.
Turn 2, Crimson Axes, Dark Angels.
In your deployment.
Bringing the
I
pain.
passed it.
I know it.
Here is movement, which few troops are moving here, but Rhino moved over here. This guy, Tech Squad, regrouped, came over here with a flamer. These guys are coming over here. We're trying to stop these troops here that aren't quite past the line
That's
yet.
razor
so we're
wire,
still good.
sir.
Yeah.
These guys spread out. These guys move forward and spread out because that little bale flamer on the fly dude is bound to come in. And Dan tried to sneak this guy in here, but ignore him. He doesn't exist.
Sure, keep telling yourself that.
This is one of the relics that we're picking up that we're gonna untaint and fix back. It's an old dreadnought. Yeah, we're gonna fix it. This is one of the relics they're trying to push to that.
No.
All right, and then Dark Angels just moved up here. The chaplain is.
Did you seriously pay him more? Because if you paid for it, I'm gonna kill him. Okay.
The chaplain here has rallied his troop. And yeah, that's about the end.
Leadership on it.
In the oh yeah. All right.
We're good.
They're good.
We take no negative modifiers, and
They're fearless
hey,
anyway because of the chaplain.
10.
Yeah. All right. We'll be right back after shooting phase because we don't have any psychic. But Dark Angels, Crimson Axes. He's just gonna move these guys right there. See you in a minute. This is the end of the shooting phase as Robert tries to jump into assault phase all over again. Slow down. He's what happened? This is gone. That is gone. Everybody piled out on the other side. I'm not really sure why because Chaos isn't cowardly. Are you? Are you cowardly?
Sometimes.
Well, they like to hide from flamers.
Yeah, they're hiding from that flame. Right?
They like to hide from the stuff that
These guys moved up right here. We fired a lot of stuff over at this guy, and I don't know, he didn't even jink. He just sat there, and our guys must need glasses or something. Something's wrong. Optics are messed up. We didn't get him, so not a whole lot. Well, this squad right here, you didn't roll that check. We need to roll that check for them, Dan.
Oh, that squad up there is fearless.
That's fearless, so they're not going to run? Okay,
Yeah,
because they lost a bunch
Lords
of
in
them.
there, so.
So that's all. That,
They're scared to run.
They're scared to run? I would be scared to stay. Because that plasma cannon guy right up there, he's the one doing all the damage right
He
here.
is.
The guy right about there.
he is.
All right, assaults. Let's check them out. Let's roll for them. Where are we assaulting first?
I'm going to assault the last assault marine and the chaplain into the Land Raider.
Okay.
Overwatch.
Noverwatch.
He can't because that weapon's destroyed on that side.
Yeah, no, it's not going to do it. I needed 10.
Not do it.
Alright, and then that squad into your Chaos Marines.
Ooh.
I thought they fired at the.
They didn't shoot. And we're in.
Okay.
There you
I see some
go.
Overwatch before that happens.
Yeah, you get one guy.
Yeah.
What you got?
No sixes.
No sixes. All right. So that squad's moving in.
Yeah, I should have spread it out.
I don't know if you're going to get a whole bunch of attacks because you can't get too many guys in the 3-inch bubble with that one
We
dude.
can go through the wreckage now, can't we?
Yeah.
Let's just go ahead and remove the rhino and
Okay, yeah, because
you want to put some dice over there or something. Oh, we could throw a crater down.
Yeah.
Got craters and stuff around here.
there's one under there, under that big piece of terrain.
Here you go.
That's a huge crater. Like,
Switch it out. Quit crying.
We know.
because I'm going to
It's
charge.
not going to sit because that's not a flat space.
I'm going to charge. I don't want to go charging through a crater.
You do take a -2. No, not for the first one. No. If anybody goes through the cover, does, yeah.
All right, so that moving there. What do you think I got there? Maybe 5-6 inches for me? Well, not those guys.
They can't because they shot the rhino.
Oh, yes, they
Oh.
can. If they shot the rhino, then they can charge the contents.
Oh, really?
I'm
Do it.
not sure if that's true.
He says, then do it.
We'll do it in.
All right.
Can you give me a couple dice, Dean?
You need 5 for them. You need 8
Rub your
for
bad
them.
luck on them real quick.
Yeah.
Charge them first.
Okay, what do they need?
Well, he can't overwatch anyway. He's already
Yeah, he
overwatched,
already
so
over.
They need 8.
They don't go
make-
nowhere. Double
They
one.
need 5.
All right, please don't roll double one again. I
There.
barely made it. So that's one guy. Does that hammer a wrath?
Yep.
Can I do that? That's one hammer.
Assault
Wrath.
Marines get hammer rack. And then they need 8.
They don't make
Not
it
gonna
either.
make it.
Headed for
So this is our assault. We'll be back with the results. See you in a minute. This is results of the assault. Dan went after the Assault Marines, and they tanked a lot of wounds, but they went down, but that's okay because they allowed the Dark Angels to pretty much wipe out a good chunk of that squad and the Chaos Lord that was in it. So, yeah, that's the problems. Problems happening over there.
Guess what's best in life, Dan?
So now we're moving on to Dan's turn. Let's do those. Do those rolls, Dan. We will see if your stuff comes in. Hopefully it doesn't, because then we can table you before your stuff comes in.
Eldrick.
Oh, that was a 1.
Cultists are also in.
Everything's coming in. So we'll see you when Dan puts it all up. Back in a minute. Dan came in with his big guns, and they wiped out the Devastator squad just because they were giving him some trouble.
They murdered half the forces I wanted to get across the board.
The sergeant managed to stay alive. Not that he's much use, but he's going to go give it his all. Maybe a pistol shot on a 6 and knock the guy out of the sky. You never know. It happens.
Stranger things have in fact happened.
And right here, this sergeant is all alone. His flamer guy took down. The Rhino got hit. Lost a las cannon up there, and we lost some troopers here, but the melta gun is still in play.
Leadership test for the Devastators.
Oh, the last thing we got to do.
Good.
All right, is there any assaults? Do we got to do this assault?
combat over here still.
Any assaults you're going to try to get
I'm going to
into?
assault this squad into this squad.
So 3 more guys trying to come into the fight.
Alright,
That should do it.
So, closest. Close enough. Alright.
Okay.
I will issue a challenge this time.
I will accept.
Alrighty.
All right. See how this goes.
Let me double check the stats on this guy.
We're going to get model eye view down here. Hold on a second, folks. We'll bounce around just a tad. And then we'll zoom in on the fight. Oof. Ah, can you hear him screaming? Ah, die, you evil chaos, die.
Sorcerer. He's initiative 4.
And in the middle of everyone screaming, they
power
pause
action,
to read the
Correct,
manual.
sir.
2 close combat weapons, and this guy's not. Okay. But this guy's unmarked. So I was like, oh, he doesn't have the marker corner, unfortunately. He's got 2 hits.
2 hits.
And wound, strength 4. Your champion is dead.
Kill
Strength
him.
4 AP what?
3.
Bye, champion. Goodbye.
Now I have to roll the chart to see what happens here. The Chaos Boon chart.
Oh,
I've got a 6.
whoops.
63. 63. Masochism. Feel no pain. Whoop.
And that doesn't take effect until the next turn, correct?
I don't know.
At least until the end of the combat.
It'd be end of the combat phase, yeah.
Okay. So these are all initiative 4 attacks. So
Yep.
if you want to roll some of yours now.
I'm gonna roll mine on your Warlord squad.
Okay. Going for the casualties. 3 hits. 1 line. He's good. Alright, so this squad's charging, so they get 4 attacks each. That's 8 attacks.
They mark too?
Yes.
Stop marking your dice. Stop it.
Oh, I love some goodies. Oh, 1 hit. No wound.
Okay.
Alright, now the rest
Okay
of the
with that.
squad. They've got just 2 close combat weapons. They should have
You got 6 in there. 7.
6 left. So that's should be times 2 is 12 dice. 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Dice jam!
Oh,
That's quite a few hits.
let's see if we get the wounds.
Was that it? Was that on the roll?
No. Yeah, they get some more.
4 armor saves on the Dark Angels.
Using the specially treated dice.
Woo!
2 dice.
misses.
Casualties. That makes a total of 3 casualties for you and none for me. So morale check at -3.
Negative, Ghost Rider. I will take a morale check at no negatives.
Oh, you got
Grim Resolve gives me stubborn and fearless. Do. We stick.
Let's stay. 2 guys left.
hey,
Pile
I'm
in.
safer there.
3-inch pile in, everybody. Pile in. Pile in.
They're piled in.
We'll be right back after movement for Crimson Axis Dark Angels, top of turn 3. It's time to bring the pain this
bottom of
time,
3, sir.
for sure.
Let's keep the time.
Bottom of 3.
This is a bottom of 3.
Bottom
Yeah,
of
bottom
three.
of
He went
3.
first.
That's true.
Yeah.
So bottom of 3. All right.
I keep falling down.
Be right back. Into the shooting phase, we shot a lot of stuff at him. Didn't do anything.
Morale check.
Ooh, cultist failed the morale check.
No,
no, wait,
there.
it passed. Oh, double one. Forgot that. Insanely courageous. We lost a lot of cultists. Here's the dead pile right here. +1 that got killed earlier from this unit here. This is cultists that jumped in. Cultists or Marines that jumped into the Land Raider?
Marines jumped in the Land
Marines
Raider.
are in the Land
Cultists
Raider.
are on foot.
Okay.
You don't want them to be inside the transport.
Here's Dan's dilemma though, right here at this point in the shooting phase. We're about to move to assault phase. That demon, yeah, he's bad and he can kill stuff, but we don't care. That guy, he's really bad and he can kill stuff, but we don't care. That Land Raider, these guys moving the cultists, and those guys that are tied up, that's all we really care about because those are the only scoring units Dan has left in this mission. So if we can wipe those Marines and wipe these cultists and blow that Land Raider up and kill everything inside it, then it's all over.
We need to kill 3 troop choices.
3 troop choices
In
left
order
to kill.
to win.
And it is the top, it's about, this is bottom of turn 3, assault phase, and it's about to be top of turn 4, so if he doesn't push forward anyway, the game could end on turn 5. So we're about to do charge range here.
I'm in.
Overwatch.
Nova Watch.
Nova Watch.
Nova Watch.
Nova
Crack
Watch.
grenade can't do anything.
Alright.
Miss.
Hits.
Hits.
Fail.
Pins.
Oh.
Damage roll.
Good damage roll. Roll a 6.
No.
4 AP1. So immobilized.
Oh. He loses another whole point and he's immobilized. So now we don't even care about the Land Raider. We just care about the guys that are stuck inside of it. So far we've been doing good, but there's caveats to this because both of these things have giant flamers that can go anywhere, so we're in trouble.
Challenge. Or not challenge. Over
Combat.
here.
Oh,
I have the initiative.
You got, oh yeah, you're
Oh,
initiative 5.
Oh, I'm sorry. This guy's initiative 4.
Yeah, so we're Simon.
Everybody at the same time.
2 hits.
And this is against
Stop.
which squad?
Stop.
Your warlord squad.
Okay.
Can my sergeant have charged into that combat?
Because he shot over here.
Oh, that's right.
Good. Nice.
No, wait, you could too. Oh, because you
one
get
hit.
it. Yep, never mind.
And dead guy.
Good guy.
So we got.
Oh, we did have a moment where it almost was the heroic. That sergeant there shot up at this demon in the air, hit him with a pistol, and wounded him, but he saved his armor stand, so it wasn't as awesomely heroic as it could have been, where he could have grounded him and hurt him and everything. It was bad.
16 attacks between the 2 squads. This is all at once.
All right, that's a lot of hits.
Other room on vibrate.
Lot of 4 pluses. A lot of 6s in there, actually.
Right?
Those special dice, Dan, did you get those from the
She's
special
coming up
dice
tomorrow
store?
morning, though.
This store.
Oh, some ones. There we go.
3 armor saves.
3 armor saves, and over here, armor saves. Oh, 2
twice
failed.
over.
That's all we needed. 1 guy down.
Sir.
Consolidation. Roll your consolidation,
yeah,
Dan,
actually,
as this will make the
I
difference in how
Alright,
we
for
see.
the
times.
squad that's closer to the end zone.
1 inch. We like
The one
that.
that's with the commander there.
3 inches.
Alright. So he's not going to get you. But.
But it'll be his turn.
Yeah.
And then he'll have to survive there for a 2
And to me.
turns. 2 turns.
This is 3.
All right, we'll be right back after Dan does his movements at the top of turn 4 for the Black Legion. Here's a movement. Dan has moved up over here. Cultists have pushed forward. These guys are pushing. This is the actual only scoring unit as of now, right now. This unit right here is actually past the marker. This unit is almost past the marker. These guys are not even close to the marker. I think everybody's trying to kill this one las cannon dude up here. It's something special. Let's zoom in on him, see if he's... No, nothing special about him.
He's just there.
And maybe good news, maybe bad news for us, he dropped into hover mode. And it looks like there's like, what, how many? 6 flamers? 5, 6 flamers coming against this squad over here? This is not good.
Plasma.
But we will see what happens after Dan's psychic phase and shooting. See you in a minute. 1, you gave us 1?
Yes.
Thanks, Dan. end of the shooting phase. We lost our last cannon here. This squad went down in the psychic phase, psychic shriek. A couple of Marines, 3 Marines knocked off of this squad from flamers. All but one guy in that squad knocked out. And all but 1 wound off the chaplain, and his squad mate is down.
Go first, Sonic.
So that was it. What's it?
Killed my last cannon.
Yeah, we got the last cannon guy.
Multi-melta.
Yeah, we got that. Got all that. That's all he did.
Almost all of that assault squad. He put 2 wounds on the interrogator chaplain.
And that's it.
And killed 4 guys there. So yeah, that's
3 guys there. 3 guys there. So that was it. So that's all he did. Some notes,
here for a minute.
just in case we forgot
Base of
earlier.
redemption.
He is in hover mode.
+3.
He is still flying.
+3.
Strength
And
+3.
they won't have to charge my sergeant for some reason. I'm not sure how that goes. Probably to get his bonus chaos stuff. Alright, we'll be right back. After assault phase.
But I
See you in a minute.
kind of need to hold him down.
You may have noticed the chaplain is missing. He went down after the obliterators crushed him.
Obliterated him.
Yeah. The rhino here is wrecked. And look here. Sergeant. What's the sergeant's name, by the way?
Sergeant did not die.
Otho. Sergeant Otho stood firm against the big guy. His two helpers there. They just swung in and it didn't even hurt him. He just shook it off. It's awesome.
Shake it up.
So now we're moving into a very critical phase. We have to knock out at least 1 squad to force a tie. So we'll be back after our shooting phase since we don't have a second phase. See you in a minute. As Dan moves his cowardly Marines back away from the Rhino, they took a hail of fire from the combined forces of the Crimson Axes and Dark Angels, lost a number of troopers, and ran towards the obliterators. I don't think I would do that. Those guys are pretty ugly.
They want the hug.
Those guys would scare me. I wouldn't run.
They miss their friends. They want a hug. Give
So,
them a hug with their power fist.
At this point, here's how it plays out. Dan has 1 scoring unit at this point.
2.
Is he within 6? He's got to be past 6.
Well, survive this
They
time,
have-
but
Yeah,
They have to be
gonna
past
survive,
6.
but
They are past 6. So
They are past.
2 scoring units, but
If-
they are still in combat.
if they
So
are not in combat.
if my sergeant can survive and tie him up for the next turn, go Otho, go! Come on, man, don't go down. These units have to try to come up. That unit is going to have to try to regroup. Do you have special regroup?
Nope.
So you got to roll some dice.
I'm not an Imperial Space Marine.
He is a heretic, so he shall know fear.
So if that group, if that don't regroup for some reason, then we're forced into a tie basically at this point, right? If everything that he has goes past.
It depends on the cultists.
But if everything he has makes it past,
Relying on
it's a tie.
cultists doesn't
The
sound like a
cultists are
good
going to
plan.
need.
Good run moves.
They're going to need a 6. The one squad is going to need a 6. The other one's going to need like a. The other one's not going to make it.
All right, so that will be forcing, yeah. So wow,
And that's going around.
and this is top of
Bastion.
turn 5, right? So if it goes
Right
to
on
turn
the line.
6, that could change the game too. So still anybody's game at this point. We'll be back after Dan decides his movement, as he is over there contemplating. Oh, what is that steam? Oh, we better not film this. Results of Dan's entire turn. He had no assaults, so we didn't skip anything, guys. These guys ran, these guys ran, these guys ran, these guys ran. Is there a theme in your army?
Oh yes, it's called Taco Bell. We're running for the border.
Those guys are running for the border back there, actually. They're still going away. He moved up, he moved up. We lost a few Marines here, a total of 6, I think, maybe more. From some flamers and all kinds of stuff. The Helldrake killed that one Marine over there by vector strike and then flew off the board. So that's where we are. And this is a critical turn. We've got to force one more of his units to retreat or obliterate it to have a win. Right now we're forcing a tie because that one unit is running away still. And we don't expect it to get back across the line in time to be a scoring unit. We'll be right back with results of Crimson Axes, Dark Angels shooting. See you in a minute. Very minimum effective round for
So we're
the
winning.
Crimson Axes, Dark Angels. We took out a lot of this squad here. The precision shot knocked the front guy off, which was cool because it knocked his squad's range back from his goal. And now Dan has 1 scoring unit here. 2. 1 scoring unit there for 2. Neither of these are scoring.
Neither one of them are in yet.
And that one is a scoring unit, but it is way back there, so it's not scoring.
Yet.
And so now we are We got all the dice cleared. We got the area ready where Dan's gonna roll.
Dan
you
rolled
guys,
last time.
Okay.
you guys went first. So.
We're gonna roll. Okay, we are gonna roll.
I went first.
Robert's
you
gonna
guys
roll,
went.
and if it's a
One
One
or
or
two.
two, we
One or
stop.
two.
No, 1 or 2 we go on, right?
No,
one or
is
two
over.
game ends, and we win.
I like the other way.
It continues.
It continues. So this gives Dan a chance to tie it up, not necessarily win, because a 4 is a tie. And if an event of tie, what happens is nobody gets the special cool weapon to blow each other up with next game. And that's sad because we want to see things blow up, don't we? It's good for film, not good for games,
For the
but good
last
for
game,
film.
not the next game. But the last one.
Okay,
Oh, the last
running
one,
for the
that's right.
back square.
All right, we'll be back after Dan does his movement. See you in a second. All right,
Forgot the hell drag.
we'll do this. We'll start the epic handshaking right here. Epic handshaking. Other hand, a camera hand. And here's what happened. We went through the round, went all through Dan's turn, started our turn, and Robert missed his first shots. He was the only one who could get into this small cultist group, which would have been what we would have needed right here, and this is what he rolled. We would need to break them. If we would have killed them or knocked them out, made them run, we would have had a chance for winning, but no luck. So it's a tie. We tied this by the mission parameters. Some things that did happen. The Warlord was killed by the Dark Angels. Yay!
Thank you, full ballistic skill Overwatch.
Let's roll see if he comes back on a 4+. He's alive.
He's alive, so that Warlord will be
We
coming
didn't
back
surrender
into
the field this time.
Let's. All right, he's alive, but let's see if the Dark Angels can capture him
Oh.
on a 4+.
Oh. So one of the next missions may be a Chaos Rescue mission if they care. Do they care? They don't care. Oh, they don't
Just
care.
change the plan and it makes everything that he knew irrelevant.
All right, as far as the fluff goes, we managed to stop all the vehicles, so the relics are safe. They're not held by anybody. They're going to be
No
left out
STCs
here on
for
the
you.
field.
I own the field, sir.
You do not own the field. It was a
We
tie.
tied.
Dead.
Well, we're going to have to come for these relics again. They're left out here in the field in the vehicles. You have no way of getting them out.
No way for you to get through.
Nobody has any way of getting
I
them
won't be
out.
able to get hold of the artillery piece that gives me the weapon, and neither will you.
Yes, so it is left abandoned in the field. The relics are left abandoned in the field for now. And maybe in a future mission, there will be a mission to come out here and get the relics back. We'll have these destroyed vehicles already out in the field, and we'll maybe be drop potting troops in to take this stuff back for good. All right, guys, we know your time is valuable, and we appreciate you spending it with us.
Heart your face.
Heart your face, yeah. If you like this, please leave me a thumbs up. Comment in the comment section. That's how YouTube knows that you like these things, apparently. So thumbs up down below somewhere, because I don't know how to put links in the videos like that. I'm not competent with a computer enough. Sorry, guys. And that's all. Oh, and subscribe to the channel if you want updates on this series and others. We'll talk with you later.